too learned one thing in life. Nothing is truly valuable unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela once said there is no passion in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. And I'm sure that, through your education, choosing your studies, your path, your career, many people told you, make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you have a backup plan. But I never understood that concept. Having something to fall back on? If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back. I want to fall forward. Because at least that way I can see what I'm about to hit. Without consistency, you will never finish. So do what you are passionate about. Truly. Take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. There is an old IQ test with 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines without lifting your pencil. The only way to do it was to think outside the box. So don't be afraid to think differently. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to dream big. But remember this, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times during his career, the most in baseball history. But no one remembers the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. 1,000. But no one talks about those failures. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failure is one step closer to success. You have to take risks. And I know, you've heard that before. But let me tell you why it's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will be bad at something. It's inevitable. And this may not be a traditional message, but accept it. Embrace it. In the acting business, I failed again and again. One day I auditioned for a musical on Broadway. The perfect role, or so I thought. Except for one detail, I can't sing. I didn't get the part. But here's the difference. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of that audition to prepare for the next one. And the next one. And the next one. I prayed. I prayed. I prayed. And I kept failing. Again, and again, and again. But it didn't matter. Because there's an old saying. If you hang around a barbershop long enough, sooner or later, you're going to get a haircut. And I did. Get my break. Years later, I performed in a play on Broadway. And guess where? At the same theater where I had failed 30 years earlier. The message is simple. You have the talent. You have the training. But do you have the courage to fail? Because if you never fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you never fail, you're not even trying. To get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Imagine yourself on your deathbed. Around you stand the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential. The ideas you never acted on. The talents you never used. They're there, disappointed, angry. And they say to you, we came to you because you could have brought us to life. And now we have to die with you. So I ask you this question. How many ghosts will be around your bed when your time comes? The world needs you. It needs your time, your talent, your faith, your energy. It doesn't matter what you have. The real question is, what are you going to do with what you have? And remember this, life never follows a straight path. Sometimes failure is the best way to understand where you are truly going. So when you fall forward, always.